What's up, nerds? So, I just finished both episodes of The Acolyte, and I just have to say that I did not care for these episodes. Not because they were bad, but because this shit was boring. I mean, like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the whole time I'm just like these four Jedis, like, what did they do? Guess what? I don't care. Like, why is this bitch killing them? Oh, because she's angry. And I'm all like, oh, of course she is. And I literally just don't give a shit of why she killed, why she's trying to kill these four Jedis. I was like, I know there's something going down from the past, but I don't care what happened. I do not care. I don't care. Like, that's the thing. And I think that Star Wars, like, maybe a murder mystery would be fun if you got somebody that knew how to write a good murder mystery. Now, I didn't see Russian Doll, so I don't know Leslie Headland's writing. But I'm just telling you right now. And the acting in these episodes was not that great, in my opinion. But I'll get into that with my breakdown. I'm gonna do my breakdown a little bit differently than I normally do, and hopefully you like it. If you don't like it, it's fine. It's fine. I can deal. But yeah, I'm gonna pull up the episodes and go through it. But I'm not gonna I don't know, man. These episodes, like this show, it just seems like it's gonna be. I just, I know, it was so boring. It was so boring. All right, let me get to this first episode, right? In this first episode, what was the name of this first stupid episode? Lost Found. What a dumb fucking name for an episode. Okay, so this episode, right, it starts off and we get this little thing, right? And it says, 100 years before the rise of the Empire, it is a time of peace. The Jedi and the Galactic Republic have prospered for centuries without war. But in the dark corners of the galaxy, a powerful few learn to use the Force in secret. One of them, a lone assassin, risks discovery to seek revenge. Dun dun dun! Okay, so she's on this planet, right? Who cares? I like the planet. It's nice. And then we get Amanda says, what is her name? Amidala Steinberg, Miss Steinberg, and she's all like in her assassin gear, which I'm all like, okay, whatever. I'm like, I don't care. So she finds the Jedi, right? And she finds Carrie-Anne Moss, and she's all like, and which is playing Jedi Master Indara, right? And she's like, Jedi Master Indara, and she's like, yes, young one, and she's all like, come at me with all your strength. And she's like, bitch, please, get the fuck out of here. And of course, all these dudes laugh at her. And then she's all like, oh, and she's like, take care of this bitch, guys. And everything. And she's all like, so she beats on them. And finally, Jedi Master Indara, she steps up and she's all like, all right, it's obvious I gotta beat your ass now, honey girl. And and then she's all like, who trained you? And then she's like, girl, you don't even know what you messing with and everything. So they're fighting. I just want to say real quick, this whole Jedi foo or Force foo, that's what they called it. It's not bad. It's just not Star Wars. I know people are going to be like, oh, you haters always say that it's not Star Wars. And I'm all like, yeah, because it's not. Hold on, I need a little libation. And so she's all like, so they're fighting, and it's kind of cool. But then she's all like, a Jedi never pulls her lightsaber unless she's going to kill, and unless she's ready to kill. So, and then she pulls off her mask. She's like, you. She's like, what are you doing here? She's like, I'm here to kill you, bitch. And she's like, I don't think so. I'm Trinity. And so, and she like Force pushes her back and everything. That's why, which is cool. She's like, "Fra, bayao, bitch," and she's like, That fucking hurt, whore. And so she's got her, so she throws her little knives at her, and that's when she pulls out her lightsaber, and she's like, you done made me pull out my lightsaber, bitch. Now I have to kill you. Like, it's go time, hooker. So then she's ready to do this, right? And there's a dude down here with his little alien little girl, which they're both unattractive. So I'm all like, I would have not done it. So she throws a thing at her. So she's all like, oh, she's like, no, innocence and everything. So she's like, don't do it. Don't do it, honey girl, baby girl. And she throws it. She throws the knife at the alien guy, and Indara stops it. I won't take this too much time. I'm only taking the time on this because then she throws. So while she's saving that alien, she got. You know what I'm saying? She takes a knife straight to the chest, in the chest, and she drops her lightsaber, and the thing drops, and she's just all like, that's what you get, bitch. You done fucked with the wrong one, bitch. You little stupid bitch. And so Carrie-Anne Moss then crumples to the ground, and she walks away and gets her stuff. And she's about to, like, kill this dude because reasons. This is a cool-looking alien. I like this alien. I don't know what it is or what planet they're from, but he's cool-looking with his little... He's all beardy and everything. His daughter, on the other hand, or son, whatever this is very unattractive. It looks like a little rat, but with big eyes. Anyways, but rats have big eyes, I guess. And then we get the title. And then Osha wakes up because she's, like, a federal agent, and she's got this little robot. And you know what gets me about this? Okay, if you watch this scene, this robot's all like gang gong gong, and she's all like inside voices, and I'm all like, we are using modern Earth lingo in this Star Wars show. Yeah. so they're on this Nemoidian ship. We see them. Hold on, they just passed. And they've got to fix something because the shields don't work. And they're up here, and she's a tech mech or something like that. And these Nemoidians are all like, why are they not working? The shields. And she's like, we got the tech mechs out there. And he's like, turn them on. And then she's like, we can hear you. And so she blasts this thing, and it starts a fire. In space! There's no fire in space, you guys, because there's no oxygen. Fire needs oxygen. I just want to be all like, yo, Leslie Headland, I don't think you know how science works, you dumb bitch. So, and then she starts hearing voices, because there's like a little face in here. Hold on, let me see if I can get the face. And so there's like a little face in here. She sees a face, and she hears some screaming. She's like, and everything. And obviously this is the past, and we find out later, or we're told later, I'm pretty sure there's something going on here because, it's a mystery. But they're told that her sister Mae, because she's a twin, sorry, her sister Mae started a fire on her home planet and killed her whole family, except for her. Mae's alive, by the way. So then the Nemoidians, they're all like, the Jedi are here. And we get these two right here. We get... this is Yorn, Jedi Master, or no, Jedi, Yorn. And then we also get Charlie Bennett. This guy has been, with his green bean fucking hair, he has been making the rounds saying dumb shit left and right. I'm all like, dude, you need to shut the fuck up because you are not a Star Wars fan and you are retarded. And then he's got this, this bat-looking apprentice. She's like, I hear very well, and I speak in, sonar. And she's like, they're in the third level. So he's like, hey, it's good to see you. And she's like, we're here to interrogate you. You're going away because you killed Jedi Master. So she gets on this prison ship, and it takes her away to Coruscant. Back at the Jedi Temple, Coruscant, we get all these aliens. Close your eyes. What do you see? I see fire, and I see fire. I see rain. And this part right here, this drives me mental, right? So when this lesbian Jedi comes into the temple, and she's totally butch lesbian. She's giving lesbian vibes. Like, she's all like, hey, I'm one of the dudes, like, with my green skin. Now, this character is from the comic books, the High Republic comic books, and this is what's her face? This is Rebecca Henderson, which I believe is the wife of Leslie Headland. and I'm all like, oh, nepotism much, which is fine. I'm like not mad about it, but I'm all like, this actress is, if you could call her that, is not very good in this role. I just have to say that right now. She's not very good. Okay. So then she comes, but my biggest thing is she uses the Force to open up these fucking doors. I'm like, that's not how that works. The Jedi Temple should open. It's like when you go into a store and it gets the motion sensors and it lets you, it opens up and you know how people do the thing. I do the thing sometimes. I'll be like, the Force is strong with me. Look, I open these doors. But, sorry, I needed some coffee. Coffee is life, not the Force. So she comes in and he's like, hello, Queen Alien. She's like, I have to tell you something. Make these younglings get the fuck out of here. And she's like, I remember when you were little. And I'm like, yeah, how old are you, bitch? Like, Jesus Christ. Okay, so she's like, I have to tell you something. We got a sitch, my dude. And the sitch is your ex-Padawan, who obviously was a shit Jedi. She killed Trinity, dude, and I'm pissed. I just want to say right now, I was like, I knew they were going to kill Trinity, like, right away with it. That was the only fight we're going to see her in. And I think the next episode is, like, a flashback episode, so we'll see her again. But I'm all like, that's some bullshit, you know what I'm saying? I just stop it. Anyways. So then she's all like, we need to keep this under wraps. She's headed here because we don't want people thinking that an ex-Padawan, an ex-Jedi would kill off other Jedi. And he's like, political enemies, well, you're just against us. And so she's on this prison ship. Okay, so there's this thing right here, right? There's this thing that's attached to this guy's mouth. And it's a parasite that it like fucks with its mind. It's like, it reminds me of in Rogue One, that like tentacle thing that wrapped itself around Riz Ahmed. I don't remember the what it was called, the Mind Slayer. It kind of reminded me of that, but not as cool. The Mind Slayer was better. And they're like, we're gonna break out. And he's like, you want to help? And she's like, I trust the Jedi. So then they turn off the hyperdrive, right? And they land in an asteroid field of some sort. And they're just crashing around. And he puts out his, like, tongue and grabs this thing or whatnot. And they get it. He's like, bye, Jedi killer. And I'm like, oh, good one. Burn, fucker. And so she is crashing around. But she gets a hold of Nippet here, whatever her droid's name is. It's almost reminiscent of the droid from Obi-Wan that was, like hovering around and shit. And you're like, oh, get the fuck out of here. I swear these people don't know how Star Wars droids work. But anyways, okay, so then she gets out, but she can't leave this dude behind. So she shocks the little thing, and, like, it floats, it, like, flies by and everything. I was like, ooh, I don't like that. I don't like things that attach to my face, unless it's my wife. That naughty. Anyway, so it floats up, and, like, so it crawls up into the vents. Now, when this happens, something happens later on that I was just like, oh, it's that thing, but it's not. So then this guy, he wakes up and he's like, oh, fuck you. And he gets in the other escape pod and leaves her there. And I'm like, aw, sorry, honey. You bet on the wrong one. So she straps herself into this thing and the ship crashes on this snowy planet, right? So the back of the Jedi Temple, this ugly bitch comes in. And that's X-23, Daphne Keene. And she's all like, Master, there's something wrong. And so all of these guys get captured. And he's like, what happened to Osha? And he's like, I betrayed her. And I left her on the ship. I left her on the ship. He's like, she is alive. And she's like, fine, take a small group of Jedi and go and get her. So then she wakes up, right? And she is having these visions of her sister, Mae. Now, I knew she was a twin from beforehand because they had revealed it in, I believe, like an interview or I don't know. And it's on Wikipedia. So, and I just want to tell you right now, I can't, like, when they're together, I'm all like, I can't tell that. As a twin, like, I don't think that the Steinfeld girl put enough into twins in her research to do this acting because they're both the same person. Like, it's her just acting, but there's no difference between the two unless we see something later on in another episode. So she sees this vision and then she starts falling. So then he gets this ugly bitch, Daphne Keene. I don't remember her name, the Jedi's name. I have it in my notes here. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. But I just Lon, Jeckie. What a horrible fucking name. Anyways, Jeckie Lon. So then, and they get Yord, and they take, and Yord's shirtless, which I'm all like, of course he is, with his string fucking hair, and I hate this hairstyle, it's so stupid, like, but anyway, so they get in their ship, and they go off to this snowy planet, and she sees a vision of her sister, and she's like, hello, Mae, and or hello, Osha, and this is their planet, and there's a fire, and she's seeing her, and then she says something like, that we were born as two, and two is one, the ocean, the sky, whatever. I don't know what she's saying. It's some fucking thing or whatnot. And then her eyes go black. And I remember this from the trailer, so I'm curious to see where this goes. And then she wakes up. Now, when she was having those visions, I thought that was the face hugger thing that was attached to her that was doing that thing. So anyways, so then the Jedi, she's talking to him. I don't remember about what. Oh, he tells her that she had a sister. And they're all thinking, like, could it be Mae? And he's like, she has dad. There's no way it could be her. And so they get there, and she's running. He's like, oh, she's this way. So then they chase her down, and Yord pulls out his lightsaber. So he's ready to kill. He's ready to kill because he pulled out his lightsaber. And she's like, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. This is very reminiscent of the fugitive scene where he's like, I didn't kill my wife. And he's like, I don't care. And so he brings her back up, and he's like, and she's like, I saw Mae. And he's like, I believe you. And so then we get this, and this part is so confusing because she's walking and she hears this, the Sith Lord that we saw in the trailers, and he's all like, you cannot kill the Jedi with weapons, with steel or laser and everything. And he's like, but you can destroy them with an acolyte. And then he lights up his lightsaber, and I just want to be all like, you can't kill with a laser or steel. You can't kill a Jedi with laser or steel. Then explain this shit, bitch. Explain this shit. What horrible fucking writing. Can't kill him with steel. This looks like death to me, fucker. So I don't know the fuck you're talking about, you dumb fucking master. So that was episode 1, right? And I'm just like, great. I was like, we got some bad writing in here, some bad acting, whatever, right? And I'm all like, and so one Jedi down, right? And they're just trying to kill 4 Jedi, we find out, and everything. So that was the episode 1. So let's hop over to episode 2. Sorry, this is taking a little bit longer because I talk too much and everything. But, suck it, okay? Okay, so episode 2 starts on Olga. There we go. Read, Matthew. So it starts there, and there's like a Jedi temple, like one of their Jedi temples. But look at this Jedi temple. What a jank fucking temple. Jedi, yo, spend some dollars, yo, on your temples. You gotta represent, and you guys are not representing. Anyways, so she gets this little girl to distract this robot, and she gets into the temple, right? And she's going to kill this guy right here. We're going to call him Master Forehead because look at that goddamn 5 head. His head is like, his hairline is like way up here. And you're all like, oh, time has not been kind to you. This is the actor that was in Game of Thrones that played like the young prince. And I just want to be all like, oh, honey, you lost all that hair. I'm like, and you are not good looking anymore. But anyways, so she tries to get in here, and no joke, like while she's doing this, she starts to try to attack it, and the whole time I'm all like while she's doing this, she's like, like she's like in a club dancing. I was like, this is fun. So she can't get in there, right? And so she has to leave because then the temple leaders they're alerted to her presence. So then back on this ship, right? She's like, if you do the fusing of the Sata, you'll get in there. So she doesn't. She's all like, I can't remember what they're talking about, but she's like, I wasn't very good Jedi. And I'm like, no, you're not doing a great job acting. And I'm not gonna lie, her hair, like no joke, the whole time I just want her to go rolling, ooh, rolling on the river. Okay, So then, so then they are. So then these, I don't, so they've decided they're gonna go. So he's talking to this green chick who is so like obnoxious. I do not like this actress. I don't care if she's Leslie Headland's wife or if she's Dave and Buster's cousin. I just do not like her at all. She's just like the worst actress. Sorry. So anyways, so then they're on this planet, right? And because they got a because they've now figured out that it's Mae because Osha was with them. And then she goes into this apothecary shop, and there's this dude who looks like an Asian version of Ezra Miller. He's giving me Ezra Miller vibes, but like Asian. So he's all like, I had to sneak on here. And he's totally simping for Mae, right? He's a total beta. And he's all like, she's like, I need you to make me a poison with this. So he does. We find out later it's a plant from her home planet. And he's all like, she's like, I can't get to him. And he's like, you need to, he's like, someone that goes into, because he's been in meditation for so long. And he's like, he's looking for absolution, aka forgiveness. And you're going to give it to him. That's how you get to him. So then, I can't remember what these guys talk about. It really doesn't matter because you're all like, I don't care. So they get there and she breaks in again, right? And she's all like, she's like, you're looking for forgiveness and I can give it to you right here. And he opens up and he's all like, he opens up his eyes. He's like, I've been waiting for you. And I'm all like, well, bitch, why don't you just go find her if you were just like, So then she's like, I can give you absolution with this, right? So he drinks the poison because he did something bad. And again, what did these Jedi do? Like, I'm all like, I'm interested to know what they did, but I bet you it's a big nothing burger. I bet you it's nothing special. Okay. So then she finds her and he's like, get away from him, you dumb whore. And she's like, I know what this looks like. And they're like, it wasn't her. I was with her the whole time. So they need to get to this apothecary. And she's like, I'll go in. He's, Yord's all like, I'll go in and stun gun his button. And they're like, no, we're going to send Osha because she'll be able to pretend she's Mae. So she goes in and she's all like, he's like, I haven't seen you, and everything. He's like, you look so much like, look at him. He looks like Ezra Miller right here, but like Asian. I'm totally right on this. Don't try to argue with me. And the Jedi come in. He's like, wait. He's like, listen, she's supposed to come back tonight. You can catch her if you leave me alone. And they're like, okay, we'll come back for her. But don't get any funny business. So then Mae pops up and Soul wants to chit chat with her. And he's all like, I'm sorry, I tried to save both of you or some crap like that. And she's all like, I'm gonna kill you. And he takes all her weapons. And again, the fighting is like decent and stuff, but it's like nothing, like in my opinion, it's like this is like not Star Wars to me. Like if you took out, if this would be cool if it was just some science fiction thing, but I just, I'm like, it's not. It's not Star Wars to me. It just doesn't feel like Star Wars. These don't feel like Jedi. It's just very science fiction-y to me. Like, that's like without being Star Wars. So, anyways, so she sees she's got caught and everything. So she takes the sand and she bursts it up, which was a good move. This is a good move. She's just all like, there again. Hold on, I want to show it to you because it's pretty cool. So she does this. She does a force push on the ground and creates the dust. And she's like, I've lost visual. So then she steals this car, and there's Osha, and she's like, Oshi? She's like, Mae, but she doesn't say Mae. And she has the chance to shoot her, but she misses on purpose, or I think she did. I think she missed not on purpose, because bitches don't know how to shoot, you know what I'm saying? And so because she tries to hit her again and misses again, I'm like, she missed twice, get the hell out of here. And so they're like, it's definitely Mae. And she's all like, well, we have to catch her, kind of thing. So he's like, I know a way out of the city. He's like, forgive me, and I know a way out of the city. And then we get to this planet, which is going to be in the next episode. And these scavengers are trying to get the warp drive or whatever out of this ship. But then the Wookiee shows up, which is this giant Wookiee. And he's, hold on. Let me just, So that is the Jedi Master. Ah, shit. It doesn't even matter. He's a Wookiee Jedi. And we will see him, I'm probably sure, in the next episode, because he's one of the Jedi that did something naughty. And so he goes into his ship home. That's the end of the episode, you guys. And this episode also was very, like, bland to me. Both episodes were just not that great in terms of the story. The mystery of it all is, like, it's not who's killing these Jedis. It's what did these Jedis do to have this bitch want to kill them. And me, I'm all like, I literally, right at this point, I don't care. I don't care what the mystery is. I'm a little interested in it, but I just don't care. I just don't care. And I don't think that Leslie Headland, like, you remember that clip where she's like, Star Wars saved my life.
Like, Star Wars saved my life. Like.
Maybe it shouldn't have. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some people just aren't worth saving. You know what I'm saying? Harsh, but true. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm talking about. Anyways, I'm going to keep watching it because I'm going to cover it. I cover Star Wars and yeah, maybe it'll get better, but I'm not going to have my hopes up. I'm curious as to when Jodie Turner-Smith's character shows up because she's playing some kind of a witch, because I saw an interview where they tried to compare them to the witches of Dathomir, and I'm all like, great, she's playing a witch. She's playing a powerful woman. Clap for me. But anyways, okay. That's just my thoughts on the whole episode, both episodes. Just not that great, you guys. My next video will be shorter because I'll only cover one video. But tell me what you guys thought about it. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What was your favorite part? Who was your favorite character? I just thought it was very bland and boring. But yeah, we'll see. All right, tell me what you guys think. Go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. You know, I don't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys on my next Star Wars The Acolyte breakdown and review. You guys have a good day. May the Force be with you. Bye.